Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I went undefeated with Rescue Ace at locals today, and this is the first time I think I've brought it out, and yeah, the results speak for themselves. Deck is finally really good, and yeah, let's get straight into it. I'm playing 2 Turbulence, which a lot of people started playing at 1. When I side, I actually think I take 1 out when I go second, because I just don't want a brick. You know, unfortunately it's a brick if you don't have cards engraved to summon it. Once you say set 4 and there's no Imperm, no Veiler, you are feeling good about playing this deck.
This is too much power for one person.
When they do that, it's kind of rough, but sometimes with the right hand you can even do emergency to dodge it. Don't forget, guys, just sometimes if you have a really good hand, don't do the combo, just do Turbulence, do emergency and dodge the Imperm. We're playing 3 of the Hydrant as well. I found that, you know, you can always hold on to the quick play spells as well in your hand, and then when your opponent tries to stop this card, that's when you chain them and your opponent is like surprised a bit because they're like, oh shit, I thought this was the last thing to stop them. So that's what I really like about Hydrant. People still forget to play around Anima, and I am playing Anima and I actually stole some cards of it as well. It's really techie stuff you can do with emergency, Preventer and Hydrant, and those 3 are just the best combo. You want to see those cards at all times. Speaking of that combo, to find it, we play 3 Airlifter. Gonna guarantee us the full combo. If you want to see the combo, check out this video I'll put up on the screen that shows you how we do the crazy board. Set 4. If you want to play the synchros, go ahead, you get to draw 4. I love summoning Heat Soul because I get to draw 2 cards. I'm playing 10 hand traps, I think, so we're very likely to see those cards. Some other cards we're playing is just 2 Preventer, something I potentially cut down to 1 post siding going second, but at the same time you love to see this card when it comes back to your turn, which happens quite often with this deck. It's not really an OTK machine, so there is a bit of a grind game. Banishing a Rescue Ace, special this. Some cases you will actually be able to banish Turbulence when this goes grave, special Turbulence. Keep in mind as well, if Regulus was to equip Preventer, Preventer goes grave because Regulus negated, Preventer's effect is going to go off because it doesn't matter how it goes grave, as long as it goes grave, it will special a banish Rescue Ace, which is so good. The card you want to make sure you have in your hand at the end of your combo, at the end of your turn. You know, some people taking this down to 1, taking this down to 2. I'm not saying that's bad, I just don't think that's something you do. And another clash I see with this card is people play Evenly Match, people play Lightning Storm, people play Fenrir. Personally, I don't want to run those because in case like Airlifter goes off and I special on the opponent's turn, or Impulse goes off and I special on the opponent's turn. Next up is the one-offs. I was a big believer in 2 Fire Engine for the longest time. I'm playing out 1 now, it's perfect. Fire Attacker, I summon Fire Attacker quite a lot, so you get to draw 2. Again, we're playing a lot of hand traps, so it's likely we draw them and we get to disrupt the opponent. And I think that might be the way to go with the deck, where you play, you know, 10, 12 hand trap and really just take advantage of the draw power going first. Next up is, speaking of hand traps, 3 Ash Blossom, 2 Effect Veiler. I love Effect Veiler now, one of my favorites. 2 Ghost Spell, which I'm not a fan of now after realizing it doesn't do enough against Purely. And I think Crow is amazing still. I mean, obviously Bestials are a huge power creep to Crows. Personally, I'm putting Purely in the top 3 decks in the game right now with Kashtira. It's good in the back row matchup, so maybe a side deck card instead. And then also Drawn and Lockbird. I wasn't playing in the main deck, now I am. I've seen enough craziness happen. And then to round it off as well, I'm playing the Regulus package, which is Spriggans and Sargus. He is your Omni Negate. You don't have to be too worried or too stressed if you don't get one. You'll eventually find him in the combo. Also, we play Small World to find him as well. He's just that important. Equipping Hydrant does meet the requirements for your back row and spell cards to have second effects. It doesn't have to be a monster in the field. It just has to be on the field. All right, guys, my battery's about to die, so let's just rapid fire this. 1-1-4-1, triple tactics, rotor. We're also playing Small World to find the Regulus. I think I'm gonna bump this to 2 though going forward, just so Regulus is more available. 2 Cosmic Cyclone for the meta. 2 Prosperity, which is probably quite strange. I used to say don't run this because of the extra deck. The extra deck is more flexible now. I've changed it a lot. And then the Rescue Ace spells is 1 Rescue, 1 Alert, HQ, triple Emergency, and the back row. This is an Imperm. This stops them using the monster as material. This is a popper. Use this on the level 1 Purely, the light one, and they can't use effects for the rest of the turn. Super busted. Extra deck time, we're playing Anima, Linkaribo, the Mud Dragon combo as well. We're also playing Puzzlomino. When a monster is summoned under its arrow, it can change the level. If you already have Airlift on the field, which you will in the combo, you make the rank 4 Spriggans, overlay into Sargus, Sargus such Therion, Therion Regulus, equip Hydrant. There's your Omni Negate, there's your Evenly counter. Nightmare Phoenix, IP, Sunlight Wolf, I love this card. I think I'm going to get a Ghost Ray. I really enjoy summoning him. Unicorn for the Access OTK Climb. I always summon Heat Soul and I had a lot of success with that. Drew a lot of hand traps. Appaloosa for the Spriggans combo as well. Access Code for the OTK. And yeah, the Sargus package. And that is my undefeated Rescue Ace deck profile, guys. Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.